Hello everybody, this is Debbie at Deb's Thing, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my design I call Barracuda. It was previewed on my very first video I uploaded on YouTube as 3PS, the 3 because there's 3 bars, and the P for a parallel placement. Now on the first one and this one right here, I alternated colors like color blocks. This one, see these two bands underneath here, the orange and the green. On this one, they're white, and then the colors that go up diagonally like this, I just used different pastel colors. So I'm going to be using 3 colors. I will show you how to set the bands this way, and then if you want to do it that way, once I show enough of the procedure, then you can continue finishing it, and then I'll come back and redo the bands so that they're like this, and this will be my finished version. But I want you to understand how to do it this way, and I will only be using 3 colors this time, so when it's finished, all these bands right here will be red. So the gray bands on my demonstration will be the Persian white. They got the gold on the outside and the white on the inside, and they are the thinner 600 count. And I'll be using blue, my 2 colors will be black and red. So we will start. I will be putting 2 bands here because I want a thicker. I'll be using, I like a thicker extension than just the thin one here, so I'll be placing 2 bands here for later on. And then we will place one of the border bands like this. And then we'll take one of the colors and place it diagonally like this, and then diagonally like that. Then we will place our A colors. Somebody forgot to close my door. I'll be right back. I don't want to stop recording, so I'll just shut my door. Sorry about that. Got one of my daughters strumming in the background with her ukulele. She actually can sing. I have somebody that I'm blood related to that can carry a tune. Amazing. Okay. So that's the first steps, and then using the same color on this side, and then the same color on this side, you'll be bringing them diagonally towards the center. Now you will place a band here and a band here, and we'll continue repeating the sequence except opposite. So now on this side, you will start with this color, and then this color. Then you will do border, border, and then you will take the same color that you used right there, and then this one right here. And we will continue doing this all the way up. Place the A color bands across, and then swap your colors and make a V. Going a little closer. Okay. Take your border bands, place 1 on each side. Then take your middle color bands, and this time you're going to diagonal on the inside, or towards the center rather, and then place 2 bands across. Let me show you one more time, and hopefully that'll be enough. Place the V-shaped bands, oops, Place the border bands. Place the same color on each side, only diagonally opposite of the bands underneath. And then, okay. So for those that want to do it like this, you just continue. Now I'm going to take all that apart and show those who want to do it this way. I'm going to show you how to do that. I mean, the band placement is the same, except just the way you put the colors is a little differently. Okay. I know. Have you ever seen such a thing? What is that woman doing? She's tearing it apart, and I just got started. So hopefully I didn't confuse you. Those who like this pattern, continue, placing them as I just showed you. And then we're going to go back to the beginning. Keep these two bands placed here. And the bands that you want to show more, like the pastels here, you'll place them like this. I have loud daughters talking, so I have to increase my voice. The ones that you want peeking out underneath, where the white ones are right here, those are going to be black. So first you do your V, and then you place your borders. And the one that you want peeking out and barely seeing, you are going to bring to the center. Okay. Then you place your A-colored bands, your border bands, and it's going to be the same all the way top. So this one's a little bit easier. Of course, if you want to do different colors all the way up, you don't have to do red, red, red. You can switch them out. Oops. Now you do the border. Now you do the black, or whatever you want your undercolor to be. It's the exact same order of placing bands. I'm just changing up the color a little bit. So the V band, the V bands I should say, the border bands, swap the color for the bands that you want. So just peeking out right here, the little white, you can just barely see it. And then on these, one is there's one of each color because of how I laid out the bands at the beginning. So again, you place your border bands across. Grab your V bands because they make the shape of a V. Place two border bands and the upside down V will be the same two colors. And there's endless color opportunities as in all designs. I think this is going to look really nice. So one more time. Place the bands that make the shape of a V. Place two border bands, one on each side. Place your underneath color as an inverted, not inverted, but upside down V. I'm not sure what an inverted V is. Maybe it's upside down. Okay. Now I'll show you one more time. Place your prominent color on top like that, or first I should say. Place a border band on each side. Place your underneath color, and then place your borders across. Okay, and I will be back when I'm finished loading up this loom, and looping back is the same regardless of what color scheme you used. Alrighty, once your loom is fully loaded, since I did 2 bands here, I'm going to make a double thick extension. I will be placing 2 cap bands. Just keep them together, twist, and roll over, or however you like to place those. Okay. The looping back will be the same, even if these colors are not, not the same. Okay, first loop these out of the way. Oops. These outer ones. I don't understand why. I'm just talking to myself, I'm sorry. So you will take the band that's on top and bring it out. Bring the other band to its home post. Reach under and grab this border band, bring it up, and bring the other band up on this side, and then bring these bands to the center. Uh-oh, I forgot something. Hold on. I forgot to place these bands right here. Sorry, just hang on. Y'all didn't do anything wrong. I did something wrong. I forgot. So hang in there with me. Oops. Side. I'm just going to replace these last bands. Fixing my mess up. So I'm just doing this little quickly upside down, so get back to business. Okay, now we're going to reach under and grab this band first, because it's on top. It's harder to do when you have a double cap. Okay, then that one. Now we're going to go back and do the top bands, which are black, or if you alternated colors, one will be one color, one will be another, but they're both the same looping back. So do those 2, and then we're going to do this band on either side. Okay, and now we will bring this to the center. Okay. Now, this is really easy. It's almost self-explanatory. These bands are on the top, so you'll do these first. I'm not doing any unusual order as I often do. So this will be your sequence. Bring those bands out. Then the next bands that are on top are these. Then you reach here and do the border band. Oops. And you grab the right one. You can do this if you need to see it better. There it is. If you grab the wrong band, you mess up your bracelet. There you go. Come on. And then you reach in and grab these bands and bring them to the center. And keep repeating. Oh, come on. That's it, folks. That's all there is to it. But I will do it a couple more times, just so you have some footage to go back on if you need to. Whatever band's on top, you bring it out to the side here. Then you go back in the middle and bring these two bands out. Then you reach down and grab this band right here. I don't think that's it. If you have trouble, do this. That way you can see which one to pull. Sometimes I get these bands mixed up with it. Okay. And then lastly, you bring the red bands, the ones that were your V shaped, you bring those to the center and begin again. Bring your border band color out. And then take these, which are now in a V shape because you're looking at them from the other direction. Everything goes back to its home pin, so there's no hanky-panky going on. Just your traditional. It looks like we got more than one here. Bring that straight up. Reach down, grab that one band, bring it straight up, and then to the center with these two. Alrighty, hopefully that was enough. Alright, I'll do it one more time. Go into the center here, grab this band right here, this gold, for me it's gold and white, it's right on top, bring it out on both sides, go back into that center and grab the band that's on top, bring it to its home pin. Grab this and bring it to its home pin. This is the only tricky part. Just make sure you reach down and grab that one. Alright. Oh, sometimes this is the hardest thing for me. Alright. What I was doing was I was kind of looking on the side just to make sure I saw my hook grab that and only that. Oops. And there, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. There you go. And then grab this. Alright, now I think I've shown you enough. I didn't really show you very well because I'm messing up. So as I said, if you have trouble, just, look carefully, because for one reason I want to grab this right here, this one right here. I keep grabbing that one, but you want to grab this one. So hold it out if you need to. You can kind of see it moving, and that'll be your clue. Somebody's practicing their flute. Alright, probably better off camera to finish this up anyways. I don't think I can get in trouble with YouTube for music playing in the background, because who can tell what the heck that tune is. The flute is supposed to be one of the hardest instruments to learn to play, so give her credit that she can even make any sounds out of that, because I tried it and I couldn't. Alright, be back in a little bit. Alrighty, there's nothing unusual about finishing this off. I just finished putting the bands to the center. Now I'm going to grab these two bands. Yes, the recital is still going on in the living room. So bring these two bands to the center. and reach in here. It's a little harder to grab these two gold bands. Let's see, where are you? Nope, I'm having trouble finding them, and only them. There we go. Okay. Now I am going to loop a few sections. That one's broken, to make an extension, so I don't have to do it later, because this is only one loom's length, and it's going to be way too short without an extension. And as you can see, I'm doing double bands to make it a little thicker. To me, the single band extensions, unless it's a real lightweight bracelet, it just looks wimpy. Let's just be honest. Oh, no. Move on there again. Okay. Sorry about that, I'm just a little distracted here. Okay. And I don't have a one of the bigger clips, so I'm going to do what I very rarely do, and I'm going to keep it on my hook. And this one should pull off fairly easy, just doing it the old-fashioned way. Oops. All right. Stretched out a little bit, but hopefully these will go back into place. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Here is Barracuda. I like these colors. I kind of regret now having pulled it off that way, because these bands are a little overstretched, but I do notice that usually after overnight or a couple of days they will go back into their shape. You know, they'll tighten back up. But they're a couple of them got a little overstretched. Some bands are delicate that way. So here you have Barracuda. I do like this color scheme. Let's make sure I'm staying on camera here. So there you have it. If you like this design, let me know. Hit the little like button, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of my designs, and be sure to follow me at Deb's Thing on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.